is being itself. For that is ultimately what God is. Perfect, infinite, unlimited being. Fortunately, there are many roads from the heavenly heights of being down to the hellish depths of non-being. And those who travel on those roads become more and more unreal. In other words, phonies. So here are 7 ways to turn Catholics into phonies. These 7 are not the only roads, of course, but they are 7 that have worked very well for us in the last 50 years. They are part of our master plan. Of course, you must take care not to let our secret out, not to let any troublemaker reveal what we've been actually doing to them, namely, convincing them to embrace 7 ways to gradually commit spiritual suicide. I will present to you these 7 ways in no particular order except that of the easily remembered acronym, phonies, P-H-O-N-E-Y-S. So we start with P, politicization. We have persuaded most Americans to treat their religion as a kind of politics and their politics as a kind of religion. In the People's Republic of Massachusetts, the Catholic Church used to be defined as the Democratic Party at prayer. In Iowa, it's the Republican Party at prayer. Treating politics religiously is, of course, a form of idolatry. And all forms of idolatry are deeply gratifying to us. So it doesn't matter to us whether they worship the donkey or the elephant, as long as they don't worship the enemy. You see, they have to absolutize politics because they relativize religion. Everybody needs an absolute somewhere. So we have persuaded many of them to judge their faith by the standard of political correctness, rather than vice versa. To relativize everything supernatural and absolute, and to absolutize something natural and political. Any one particular political agenda will do. And if they do fight an important culture war, like abortion or homosexual marriage or contraception or the sexual revolution, even the traditionalists can often be tempted to use their religion to justify their political goals, to reverse the means in the end. The trick is to get them to focus all their energies on political success regarding their favorite issue, and have them to treat the rest of the faith as a mere means to that end. The most wonderful thing about politicization is that it makes them sacrifice concrete persons to abstract impersonal causes. They can even come to think that they're saints and heroes of charity because their hearts bleed for people they've never met in some faraway place, even while they're neglecting the people closest to them, usually their own family. In other words, it's surprisingly easy to get them to fall in love with humanity instead of their neighbors. You'll be surprised how easy it is to get them to that state of mind where they are genuinely shocked if someone points out to them that not once does the Bible ever tell them to love humanity. That glimmering, glorious, abstract cloud of idealism. But always their neighbor, that humdrum, inconvenient, unspectacular idiot they live with. We have to get them to practice what Charles Dickens called telescopic philanthropy, as if they were looking at the world through the wrong end of a telescope, seeing the things that are near us as far away and things that are far away as near, so that the farther away a thing is, the more passionately concerned they are about it, and the nearer it is, the less they focus on it. Above all, keep them focused on